Check it out! Feed the Bee, Starwolf 20 pack. He's about to release another set of awesome. But in the meantime, we are checking out what we got here to do, to say, to see. And, hooray. And hoorah. And all of the above. So, let's see what we got going on here. I'm down in the sorting facility watching all my goodness and awesomeness going on. And I'm thinking to myself, you know what? There's not enough wood in my life. It's actually a common problem for most people. Wood is a very necessary part of life. And there's a spider over here. I'm going to kill him with my very expensive vial sword. No, let's make a sword that's less expensive than that. I put a table down, put a chest in the middle of it to kind of liven up the floor. I don't know why exactly. You know, you just do things sometimes. Just sometimes it just hits you. What am I looking for? I'm looking for my jewels. Ah, yes, my jewels. Let's make a green sword. Because everybody needs a green sword. Green sword. Make some steaks. I only need one of the steaks, though. There we go. Green sapphire. And I got some corn here. Alright, let's go to the tools and put away my crescent hammer, my vial sword. I'm going to need my shovel, though, because I'm about to do something cool. I don't need my portal gun. Alright, how are we doing on daylight? Oh, wonderful. Okay. So, you see this tree factory over here, if you can even call it a factory. Right now, it's a nothing. What I need to do is expand it out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get into Steve's carts. Oh, yeah, we got plenty of rails to do what I need to do, so I don't even need to go into coal coke ovens and all that mess. Die! Die! Death to spiders. Anyways, let's get some cobbly. Cobbly, cobbly, cobbly. Oh! I do not have that much cobbly, cobbly. Let's go check on my thingy over here and start producing some cobbly. Oh my. Let's see. Is it in my digger's backpack? No, because I stored away my digger's backpack. Alright, well, we just gotta make do then, huh? Don't we? Alright, ender pouch. Baggies. How is this possible? There's more cobblestone there. It turns out I just got cobblestone all over the place. It's probably because I've been turning most of it into sand. Yeah, that's probably what it is. I don't know why I use these stairs when I have a portal right over there. It's kind of stupid. Stupid. Alright, this is probably going to start filling up soon. How are we producing power? Huh. There must be a lot of power saved up around here. Because this one keeps filling up again. Or is it? It is. Alright, let's grab the cobblestone out of here. Yeah. Yeah. Now, for some reason, I just get this feeling that my quarry... You know what? Use the portal. Use it! There you go. I get the feeling that my quarry isn't producing as much as it should. Let's watch this. Uh-huh. There's actually nothing going on. Alright, we gotta check into that right now. Let's see what's going down. On-camera maintenance. Thom Village, let's go. Now, what's going on over here? Deal with some of the... Yeah, the Mistcraft worlds have changed quite a bit now, as one of my viewers has informed me. The randomly generated ones always have a lot of corruption. Or not a lot, but always have some. It's almost like this isn't being loaded, because when I come over here, it most definitely is working. It's not moving very fast, though. I have another magmatic engine. I think it might be a good idea to invest. There's my Thomic villager. I feel like shutting him into one of these houses over here, in case he is to get killed. But it really isn't that big a deal, even if he is, so. Mwahaha. Ooh, I just noticed I have some fences in there. Slab strips. That's not fences. Dooey. Alright. Yeah! I was hoping I wouldn't need the crescent hammer, but it looks like I can't get away with it. Bam. Check it out. Now we're really kicking. And by cooking, I mean barely moving. Alright, let's go. Slowly. Slowly. Huh. It's a very strange world indeed. Now let's check this out. Because I thought quarries, yeah, they load themselves. Okay, I don't know what was going on there. And I picked up some popcorn. I don't know why. I don't want it. Alright, let's take care of the frame rate issues here. Huh. Who's destroying my corn? Man, there's so many distractions. This world is getting kind of complex for my computer. I might need to move it off to a server so that the world generation can be done on a different computer. Anyways, we're going to need a lot of fences. Let's get a stack of them, actually. That ought to be good enough. Alright, we're going to need to work on extending this out, so let's get out to PKH. And let's see what we can do here. I'm not going to really have any kind of particular plan. I just need to make it wide enough that the tracks... Whoops, I don't need that many. Actually, I do, kind of. But I want to leave one in there. That way it doesn't put something random in that barrel. Because it'll just put whatever. It doesn't really have a filter on the barrels. The barrels. Okay, so check this out. I'm going to want to be somewhat efficient with my tracks. So check it out. It'll put trees, it'll plant trees on the left and right sides of the track as such. So if I do a D's and then I was to have it turned back right here like that, that way it'll have space on both sides. Now I'm only going to have it plant oak. I may decide to plant other things in the future. I'm definitely going to have to get rid of this grass. But oak can grow right next to each other. It does not need any kind of space. You can go right next to things, right next to really just anything. Okay, let's fix the fence so that I don't have unwelcome guests. Welcome guests? Yes. Unwelcome guests? No. Okay, let's complete the fencey. Then we'll have to fix that fencey. And then it'll come back in over here. Wunderbar. Okay. Boop. Hennequin seeds. Bleh. Hate those. They do nothing. You can make string out of them. Very inefficiently, I might add. Alright, now we gotta clear out all this tree. What a mess. Alright, I'm going to cut and come back once I've cleared out the trees and made this area a little pretty. Okay, I'm back and it looks nice. Yeah. Okay, so now we have to make a couple things. First thing we've got to make is an assembler. An abbreviation for assembler is beep. Aha. We need some simple PCBs. We're going to need a crap ton of these, so I'm going to make a bunch of them when I can. Gold, redstone, and iron. So let's grab a stack. Grab a stack. And grab a... Uh-oh. See what I can do with my obsidian. I've got quite a bit here. Where is my minium stone? I think it actually might be in my... Oops. My baggie. No, it's not. No. 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 Oh, really? Oh, it's right there. Alright, get out of the way. Put the obsidian all up here. First thing we're going to make with the obsidian is iron. There we go. And then the next thing we're going to make with the iron is gold. There you go. That's a substantial stack-a-rooney. And we'll just leave it there for now. Now, we have everything we need to get started on that. So, PCB time. Boom. Boom. And boom. Yes. We're going to need a lot of them. So, let's actually make the entire stack of them that we could. Excellent. Now let's clean up my inventory. I like keeping a clean inventory. Like that. Very nice. Back to what we were doing. Where's my PCBs? There they are. Okay, so after that we're going to need to make iron and some stone. I believe I have stone right here, actually. Yes, I do. Let's see, what is it? 3 and then stone? Yeah. Like this. Now this guy requires coal to work, so this is that's what we're gonna do. Na 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 na. We got a bunch of charcoal from all the good things that were going on. Now we can put the cart assembler anywhere, and you know what I feel like doing? I feel like putting it right on this table right here. Bam! That way I can put cart parts right in here. And let's actually put the coal in here as well, or the charcoal. Whoa, this is a confusing interface. I just right-clicked on it, and there you go. Put it in here. It fills the fuel level buffer, and this is the. Once we have all the parts put in the left-hand side, we'll be able to click assemble, and bada bing. Oh yeah. So let's get the cart assembling first, because the cart assembly process takes time. Let's see. What is it called? It's called. Oh, I don't remember. Well, I forget what it's called, but I do know how it's made, because it's really simple. It's like a cart shell is what it's called. Well, I also have to make wheels first, so let's do that. Let's do that now, which I don't know how to make either. No, you just need sticks around iron in this case. So let's make the wheels right now, and then we'll have to look up the, there you go. So wheels are created as such. You got to make matching wheels for the matching chassis that you decide to get. So let's get the wheels, and I believe it's called, let's just look up for iron and see what we find. Maybe standard, there it is. Standard hull is what they're called, hulls. There we go. You don't want the wooden one unless you want to make suicide carts, because they're really cheap and they can't really hold much other than TNT. These are the ones you really want, but they're extremely expensive, as in lots and lots of diamonds. And then the standard hull is the one you're going to use for most cases. That's how you make them. You first got to make the wheels, then you put a cart on top of it. Boom. Now, watch this. We go ahead and put this guy in here. Shift click. Boom. It's right up there. It gives you 3 slots for engines, 1 tool, 6 attachments, 4 different types of storage, and 6 add-ons. What is all that, you might say? Well, an easy way to look up all what you can add, you just type in mod. These are all the modules. Down at the bottom, these are the ones that are for the, Steve's carts. The rest of this stuff is, well, these top ones, I believe, are for factorization, and these are for the wonderful world of holograms. Or not holograms, but shields. Not shields. Force fields. Alright, we're going to want a coal engine and a steel engine. Or a solar engine. Coal engines, you see? Pretty easy. We already got a piston, but we just need another one. Missing cobblestone and redstone, and so let's get these guys out of here. And let's get a stack of cobbly. Whoa, that's filling up pretty quick. That could be problematic. But we'll get to that. We'll cross that bridge when I get to it. Let's just throw this stuff in there. Alright, piston number 1. And we're going to need some pistons, I believe, for the solar engines too. So let's just going to make 2 more while we're here. Let's get that plan out of there. Okay, so the coal engine did require 2 furnaces, if I remember correctly. La 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 la. What else did it need? Nope, it only needed 1. Oh well, we'll have a use for it later, probably, maybe, kinda. Let's get some more iron. My quarry is mostly getting nothing. I'm going to have to end up voiding a lot of the cobblestone, since I can just produce it on a whim. I don't need anything special. There you go, coal engine. All modules go in their correct slots, so if I was to shift click on this one, it automatically puts it in there. Now, look at this. It changes right in the middle here. And you can click and drag this around. Excuse me. You can click and drag it around to see what you see. Yeah, and all new things are added on there. Next thing we want to do is make the solar engine. You see right here, quite a bit more complex. The advanced PCB as such. So let's, what was the advanced PCB? La la la, la la la. I'm glad I made a bunch of these. We're going to need even more for all the other good stuff. I think we might need more of the advanced ones too, but we'll hold off on that just in case. Okay, then we need iron and 2 pistons, which we have. So now we just need the solar panels, which are made with glowstone, redstone, and iron. Where do I have some glowstone just in a... There we go. Let's see. I already forgot the recipe. There you go. And that makes 1 full one. And we need 4 of those. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man, I love these project tables. It's one thing I really miss about Volts. Volts doesn't have project tables, which makes me very sad. I mean, project tables aren't really like breaking anything. They don't give you any kind of crazy advantage. It's just another way of doing it. Solar engine. Now these are really cool. Watch what happens when I put it on this. Boom. What's really cool is when you get to see this thing unfold. Alright, next thing we're going to need is a tool. In modules, it still shows you all the tools. There you go. We want the wood cutter. This is a wood cutter and planter. Wood cutting core, advanced PCB, and 8 saplings. So let's get the advanced PCB again, which was, if I remember correctly, we're running low on redstone. And then these saw blades are, oh, those are expensive. Let's see, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's make the core right now. I have saplings just chilling out in here somewhere. That ought to do. That ought to do nicely. I think you can just take any kind. There you go. Any kind, any kind. Alright, let's put these back in here. How are we doing? We can afford quite a few more stacks of cobblestone before I start voiding it out. Okay. Back again. Oop. Ah. There we go. We're going to need some diamonds. How are we doing on diamonds? We have none. Wonderful. I need 5. So I'm off to a great start. Great start indeed. Now, diamonds can be very easily created with gold. Let's see. What I want is... Let's see. That's 1 diamond. I'm going to need like almost all of this. Let's just get all of it except for... let's get all of it except for 1. Just in case, so that it doesn't try to put like cobblestone in this spot and then it has nowhere to put gold. There we go. 30 exactly. I'm gonna sneeze. It's one of those sneezy days. Alright, I think it's 4. Yes, it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, phew. I'm gonna sneeze. No, I'm not gonna sneeze. No, I'm not gonna do it. Alright. Let's get all the saw blades, all 5 of them. Alright, we've almost got it. Iron. No. I think the... What goes there? Advanced PCB? No, it is just iron. Oh, because the wood cutting core has the advanced PCB. Bam! Very expensive, but extremely useful. Honestly, I don't think it's that expensive, but there you go. There's the wood cutting core. It looks like a, I guess like a facial razor, buzzer, something like that. Anyways, now we need some other stuff. We've got the 2 engines that'll keep it running. Then we need some storage. Everything else can just stay where it is. Let's get some side storage, because they're pretty cheap. Side chest, but I could have just left it on mod, because they're right there. Here's all the different kinds. You got to make sure that you don't conflict. So see this top chest? That won't work because there's a solar panel. Front chest? That won't work because there's a saw blade. The internal storage will work because it kind of just puts itself into a void. And then the side chest. Side chests, you see, provide more storage than the internal storage, and it has a much lower modular cost. So if you don't have anything on the side, this is probably the best way. And they're pretty cheap too. These internal storages look like they're the cheapest though, so I'm going to make just a bunch of them since it'll be really easy. Chest lock is stone. Let's see, how many of these do I want to make? Let's see how many let's see how many get made when I put this in here. 8. All right. I don't think I'm going to be making 8. All right. Chest panes. Woo! Man, I knew I was going to sneeze. I knew it. Excuse me, by the way. Hopefully I caught that in time to cut that out. Alright, so it's created with logs and then a bunch of planks. Well, let's see. How are we doing on logs? I think I have some hanging out in here somewhere. Oh, I do. Take that. And do this with it. Sorry about that. Whoa, that makes a ton. So let's make 2. La 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 la. And these guys, and bam. So I can make 4 of them. I can put up to 4 inside there. And then the rest of this stuff we're going to take with us and put in that chest that's sitting right next to it. Do. Shift click on these guys. There you go. Modular cost goes up. These are all the things you need to be considerate of. Look, this takes 30 minutes to assemble. That's why I wanted to do this first. Total cost, 169. Hull capacity, 200. Complexity cap is 50. You see each one of these have a corresponding amount. I think it's raining. It is raining. Wonderful. And I think we are done. Right now there's no way to... Actually, there is a way to edit it, but it's quite complex. So you kind of want to get this right the first time. So let's get this straight. During the day, it's going to use a solar engine. During the night, it's going to use a coal engine. It's going to cut down trees and uses this to replant them. Any trees it collects is going to put in here. And then a whole separate device is going to empty it. Well, that looks like it, unless I want to add something else. There's not much else other than maybe some add-ons. Let's see what we can. Maybe something. There might be something we like. Huh. TNT? No. Melter? No. Shield? Colorizer? Nah. Chunk loader? Don't need it. Track layer? Bridge builder? Hydrator? Nope. 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 It's ready to go. Assemble. And there you go. It gets going right here. You can see the timer moving very slowly. So we'll let that go, and it'll just work on its own. And then, let's see what we can figure out here. Oh, it's nighttime. Let's take a nap. We're running low on time. We've got maybe 5 more minutes, so I'm going to make one more block that's necessary for this whole setup. It's called... I don't know, but we'll find out. Let's see. Oh, it's the advanced... Oops. It's called the advanced detector rail. There it is. We're going to need to make one of those guys so that it stops the cart at the right spots. So let's do that. So is it iron with 1 redstone? Hey, look, we just have 1 redstone. And it also requires some pressure plates, which I don't want to take down that recipe, so I'm going to put it over here. 1, 2. Yes, I know. And boom. There we go. Now the cart will stop in the appropriate area. Now I only need 1 for what I'm about to do, so let's put it in there. Now we're going to need something called a cargo manager. There's the cargo distributor, and then there's the cargo manager. This guy is pretty crazy, so we're going to have to make one. Requires these iron panes and then these dynamic panes, which require quite a bit of redstone. So we're going to need to get a few more of these guys. Pew 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 pew. That'll be good. And we're going to need a lot of iron, which we have a decent amount. So let's get going. Huge iron planes require iron panes. Large iron panes require iron panes. And these require iron panes. Okay, so we're going to have to make 1,000,000 iron panes. Which are made of how? Oh my. So that we do need a lot of these. Well, it's a good thing I made 1 billion of them. No, it's the other way around. Okay, let's turn all of them into iron panes because I'm going to need a lot. And a lot. And I'm going to need a lot for this. No, I need PCBs for this. In fact, I can make that now. This guy you use in conjunction with the cargo manager so that you can sort the inventory that's inside the cargo manager. So you kind of need to make them together. So let's do that now. Since it's going to be pretty easy to make. Whoop, with a redstone in the middle. It's a good thing I made these PCBs. Bam. Got that one done. Okay, let's see. What do we have to do? I have to make how many of these guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then some redstone mills. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. One of those down. I don't need the redstone anymore. All the rest of it is for those big ones. So these huge ones requiring all sides. I need 4 of those. So let's get going on them. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna need quite a bit more. All right. How do you make the panes again? I believe it's made like this. Yes, and you make 32 of them, so this might be enough. Let's turn all of them into these because I'm going to need a lot. Okay, we need one more of these big guys. And how many of the little guys? We need 4 of them as well, and they're just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Alright, so D. I don't think I put this in the right order, but we'll find out in just a second. Yep. So just gotta switch these around. That's something I always mix up. Cargo manager. Aw, yeah. Alright, so what we're gonna want to do is put the cargo manager someplace where it can pump the resources out into a decent location. So what I'm gonna do is actually put it right here, and then I'm gonna have an underground pipe go and then pump itself into my system. Or I could have it come on up over the roof. Or I could just have it go into an ender chest and not have to do pipes at all. Yeah, I like that better. So now it doesn't matter where I put this. Let's put it nearby the door so that I can get to it. And a little bit underground so that you don't see none of the ugliness. Need a way to get down here. Okay, so the way you need to put it down is right next so that the train goes past it. See that? So now it's going to go over on the blue side. You can't reorient which side is what. It does that northwest-south situation. It just kind of picks a color for a side. Confusing. Right, we may have to get into that next episode because I'm running out of time. You put this guy underneath or adjacent to. You have to place it so it's touching this cargo manager. And you pump out of this guy. Alright, so following this so far? Yeah, you should be. Because we are out of time. Thanks for joining me. This has been Feed the Beast, Direwolf 20 pack. Thanks for joining me. Check it out. Yeah. Subscribe for more. See you next time. Bye.